Today, I'm going to show you how to record party chat from your Xbox in 2021 with no capture card needed whatsoever. I've been getting so many questions and comments asking exactly how to do this from these videos right here. So I've done a lot of research, watched a lot of videos, and I'm going to show you the best way that I've found that doesn't require a capture card. All I ask is that you watch this video all the way to the end. Don't skip around. Otherwise, you might skip over a crucial step and give yourself a huge headache that's not necessary. So don't skip around. Just watch all the way to the end. And all I ask in exchange is to drop a like on the video, help other gamers find this video, and finally solve the party chat issue that everyone's been having. So obviously the best way to record your gameplay with party chat is having a capture card like this, but like I said in the title, I'm not going to go over this method. But if you guys want one like this, or you want a video like this, tell me down in the comments below, and also I have this linked in the description below. But no capture card required. Let's get into it. So if you've watched some other videos on this topic, you might already be aware that you can record locally through your Xbox using the broadcast option and capture and share. However, I don't like this method, and I'm going to show you a different method instead. But let me tell you first why I don't like this method. Is because you have to set your party chat to come out of your TV speakers, meaning that you're not going to hear them in your headset anymore. You're going to have to hear them with the game audio coming from the TV, which I think is super annoying, which is why this next method doesn't have to do that, and this is going to be the best method in my opinion. So what I think is the best method is streaming directly through your Xbox to Twitch. But don't worry if you guys are freaked out about people finding you or watching your recordings or watching you live while you're doing a recording. I'm going to show you a way on how virtually nobody's going to be able to find your stream. No one's going to be able to see it pretty much but you. Don't worry about that if that's one of your concerns. But the idea here is we're going to be streaming our gameplay from our Xbox to Twitch, and then we're going to enable our Twitch to save all of our broadcasts. We will then download our footage from Twitch onto a video file, and then whether you want to upload that file directly to YouTube, or if you want to take that footage, put it into a video editing program, edit it up a little bit nicer for YouTube, and then send it off, it's entirely up to you. But let me show you exactly how to do this step by step. So first things first, we need to go onto Twitch. You can either go through your computer or you can go through your mobile device. Just make sure you go through a browser and view it as a desktop mode. You might also have to uninstall the Twitch app on your phone if it keeps opening up the Twitch app. So now that we're on twitch.tv, by the way, you guys should come check me out on Twitch. We stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Links in the description down below. But what we want to do here is one, make a Twitch account if you haven't already. Obviously, I already have mine. You should already have one too. But first thing we want to do is make sure we actually have a Twitch account. I already have a Twitch account and I'm signed in because you can see my little avatar in the top right corner. So make a Twitch account if you haven't already. Next, what we want to do is click on Creator Dashboard. So go ahead, click Creator Dashboard. You want to go to Settings, and then go to Stream. And then from here, scroll down, and then now you can see under VOD settings, it says Store Past Broadcast. And you want to make sure this is enabled. And what this is going to do is it's automatically going to save all of your broadcasts or all your streams. As soon as you hit end stream, it's going to archive it on the site. So that's going to be where we're going to go to be able to download the footage, and then we can upload it to YouTube, or we can edit it down in our video editor. So once you've enabled Store Past Broadcast, let's head over to our Xbox. So right now we're on our Xbox. I can move around freely. By the way, Pro controller in the description down below. Highly recommend this controller. But what you want to do is go ahead and download the Twitch app. So once you've downloaded the Twitch app under the store, just go ahead and open up Twitch. From here, you want to make sure that you're logged in, and you can confirm that you're logged in if you go to the top right corner. And then it says My Channel or Sign Out. If it says Sign In or Sign Up, make sure that you sign in with the account that you've already made. So once you've done that, you should see a little broadcast option right here. If you don't, uninstall Twitch and reinstall it. You might be missing an update, or you're not logged in. So that could be the reason why you don't have a broadcast option. Once you have the broadcast option, click on the broadcast option. I have the error code right here because I'm streaming to my computer in order to get this footage for you guys. You guys are not going to have this error. But in case anybody was curious, that's why we have it. But let me move my webcam so we can see the features better. So now that we can see the features better, let's look at them one by one. So if we go at the top one, the destination we want to stream to is obviously Twitch. The next option is the camera position. If you want a camera on your screen while you're doing this or streaming, what you can do is watch the video in the top right corner. Made a whole video on it, so go ahead, watch that video, and you can have this option enabled. The broadcast bar option, that doesn't really matter. It's just going to be little different settings that you can tweak, and it's not a huge deal, so you can pick whichever direction you would like. Below that, you can see that the microphone in party chat is grayed out, and that's because I don't have a headset on. I'm not actually on my Xbox. I'm streaming it to my computer to record this video footage for you. But if you got your headset microphone plugged in and you're ready to game, you got your party chat open, then these options headphones should not be grayed out for you. They're just grayed out for me because I don't have them plugged in and I'm recording this video for you guys. So the microphone option, you can see the bar and then you can see the up and down arrows. If you click the up and down arrows, that's going to change the volume. So if you tend to talk really loud, you can turn it down a little bit, or if you tend to be a little quiet, you can make sure that thing's on maximum. The party chat option, that's going to be how loud everybody in your party chat's going to be to everyone hearing the stream, or in this case, everyone that's going to watch your recording. So you can change the volume there. And then the game option is going to be the game volume. So however loud you want to have that. So basically you can tweak these three settings to have your own little audio mix, whether you want to be louder than your friends, whether you want your friends to be louder than the game audio, so on and so forth. So the next part, this one always has questions and comments in my videos. This is the culprit, whether your stream ends in like 15, 30 seconds, or if your stream ends prematurely, chances are your bitrate is way too high. This means that your stream is trying to put out a really, really high quality video, but your internet and Xbox can't keep up. So if your stream keeps ending prematurely, lower your bitrate in order to make sure that your internet can actually keep up with your footage. So you can either choose automatic, or if you're having problems with that, you can just keep lowering the bitrate until you have a nice, smooth, steady stream. And then the stream resolution can also play a part. Honestly, you can do 1080p for the most clean footage, but if you're struggling with that, you can either do 720, 480, or 360p. I'd recommend 720p at the minimum, but if your internet can't handle it, you can always do 480 or lower. So now that we've gone over that we're gonna stream to Twitch, we can put our camera in if we would like to. We have our microphone volume, so microphone, everybody can hear us talking through our headset. Then we have the party chat. What's gonna happen though with the party chat is a couple things. One, you need to make sure that your friends have the option under their Xbox turned on that they can share their voice with other people streaming, because some people have parental controls on their Xbox that will not allow them to share their voice with other people streaming. So make sure that they have that enabled if that's an option. But the biggest one that people run into is that once you start streaming on Twitch, there should be a little box in the Xbox party chat room that they have to actually click and enable to share their voice with the stream so people can hear them and then they can hear them in the gameplay footage. Now, if they're not getting that box, make sure that everyone in the party uninstalls the Twitch app and reinstalls the Twitch app. That seems to be the biggest fix that everyone's been running into. So you should see a box that says share your party chat audio, and then once they have that, enable it so that way the broadcast and the gameplay that you're going to download, you'll be able to hear your party chat. And then the game is obviously going to be the game audio. To be 100% honest with you, I'm not sure if the game audio picks up the game chat just because of how the Xbox hardware and software works. So if you guys want to let me know down in the comments below if this method picks up the game chat, please let me know. But now that we have everything done here, now we can go over here. We can type in our title if we want to do a title. Honestly, you don't have to type anything if you don't want to, maybe just a word. This is the part that I said where you can make sure that like no one is watching your stream. And that's by setting your category for the game. Now, obviously, if you're going to be streaming or recording for Fortnite, you might want to go under the Fortnite category, but then chances are maybe someone will be able to see you. Honestly, I highly doubt it because of how saturated and how many people are streaming Fortnite. But if you guys are like super self-conscious, you guys are very worried that someone's going to like come into your stream and watch you while you're recording, that makes you really anxious, then let me show you how we can prevent that. So let me go over to Twitch just to show you what I mean. So now that we're on twitch.tv, basically the way that Twitch works, if you don't want anybody to find you, let's go to the browse page and we got to find a game or category that literally no one is watching at all. So chances are you're just going to be filled into the flood with all the other streamers. We can go in this corner, click on sort by, and you can either do high to low or recommended for you. I would do high to low. Literally, we're just going to keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling until we find a game that no one else is streaming and it's not even showing up here. So that way you can just blend in with the crowd and no one's gonna be able to find your stream whatsoever. So now that we've done some serious scrolling, you can see all of these like grayed out games, meaning that they don't even take the time or chance to upload artwork for it. So we can really just pick one of these that we've literally never heard of before. Maybe not The Witcher because that's pretty memorable. Maybe if we pick a game like Beard Blade, I guess. I've never heard of this before. It has 0 followers, so like no one's going to be notified if anyone's streaming it, and you can just go ahead and set your category under the Xbox for the game and you can set it to Beard Blade, and then basically virtually no one's going to be able to find your stream, and if they do, it's going to be somewhat of a fluke because like who would be scrolling that long or who would go out of their way to search up a game like Beard Blade? You can also honestly just do it like under Fortnite because there are so many people streaming Fortnite that chances are that someone's going to come into your stream while you're doing the gameplay and like distract you are very slim to none. Plus, unless you're actually reading the chat, you're not going to even notice that anyone's there. If you guys are super worried, I would either recommend streaming under the Fortnite category because there's literally so many people that you're going to blend in with the crowd, or scrolling on Twitch and finding an unknown game that no one's following, and it's going to be really hard for anybody to find you. So if that makes you anxious, those are my 2 solutions for you. A couple more tips and problems you might run into that I've seen in the comments in my other videos is that another issue that some people might have is you do not have permission to broadcast. And the reason for this is usually because there's a parental block on your Xbox. You got to go into your Xbox settings and you got to check your parental settings and make sure that there's no parental block. If that's not the case, you got to make sure you're logged in to Twitch on your Xbox, and then maybe make a new account. Maybe that account got banned, or you set your age too low, or you have to uninstall and reinstall Twitch. That would be the method on how to fix that issue. Like I said, if your stream ends prematurely, I recommend that you choose a lower bit rate, but always when streaming, if you have the opportunity to, I recommend you get an Ethernet cable, plug it into your Xbox, plug the other end into your wireless router, and then that way you're going to have the most steady internet connection that you can. I also have a video in the top right corner I'll leave on how to be the very best console streamer, and it goes over what Ethernet cord that I have and how I routed it all the way through my house to get to my router, and a lot of other tips that are going to be really helpful for you. So check out that video in the top right corner. So now that we've gone over all of the different settings that you need to do, go in the bottom left corner and click Start Streaming. Then you would navigate to your game. And just a heads up, while you're navigating over and you're on the menu, people are not going to be able to see this. This will not be in the footage. It will be grayed out by like a picture of a cat clock moving, just to hide your menu and hide your privacy. So what you would have to do is go ahead and open a game. And once you start opening the game and the game is open, then the gameplay will be captured. It will be on Twitch. So that way, once you're done and you've recorded all of your gameplay, just simply go back to your Twitch app right here. And then instead of it saying start streaming, it'll say end stream in the bottom left corner. So you would click end stream. So once you've ended the stream, this is what we're going to do now. We need to go back to the Twitch page. So either you can go back to the Twitch page on your computer, which I recommend, or if you don't have access to a computer, you can go through your phone. So let's head over to Twitch. So now that we're back on Twitch, you want to go to the top right corner, click on this little bubble, then click on Video Producer. So now that we've enabled our store past broadcast settings, which was the first thing we did in this video, our stream will show up here after we've ended it. So then now you'll see all of the different streams that you've done. And when you're ready to go ahead and download it, you would just go ahead and click these little dots right here. And then you would click on download, and it'll start the download whether it goes to your mobile device or your computer. And then from there, you will have the file on your computer or your mobile device, and then you can either directly upload that to YouTube, however you want to do it, or you can go ahead and open it in like a video editor like DaVinci Resolve for the computer, or you can download a video editor on your phone, and then you can edit in there, and then you can upload your edited footage to YouTube from there. So that's basically how you're able to record Xbox Party Chat audio without a capture card, 100% free. If this video helped you out and gave you some value, drop a like on it to help other people find this video and solve that big headache that we've all been experiencing.